So here we go. We have another worded problem. We're going to read the problem one time, and then we'll read it back again and look for some keywords, right? Now, in the first read, I want you to pay attention to numbers, because remember, maths is about numbers. So maths would have some sort of number involved in here. So Ian has 126 marbles. So let's make note of the numbers that we find. So we have 126 marbles. And Tim has 27 more marbles than Ian. And the word altogether is written in bold, right? Altogether, how many marbles do they have? So now we're going to read it back one more time. So the first time was to pay attention to those numbers. Now the second time we're going to look for words that will help us identify operations. So Ian has 126 marbles. No operations there, just a number. And Tim has 27 more marbles than Ian. So let's highlight the 27 more, the more than. That key little phrase there, more than. When you hear more than and you hear the word altogether, what operation do you think about?
Add.
Very good. We want to do addition. So altogether, how many marbles do they have? So first of all, did they tell us the exact number of marbles that Tim has? So read back the statement. They say Tim has 27 more marbles than Ian. So, did they tell us how many marbles he has? Like an exact number, like how they say Ian has 126 marbles. Did they tell us the exact number that Tim has? Yes or no? So first I'm going to make note of how much Ian has, right? So Ian has 126. Now I want you to just kind of keep this in mind, right? They tell us 27 more marbles. They didn't tell us the exact number, but they say that he has 27 more than Ian. So if I ask you to work out how many Tim has, you said earlier that when you see more than, you think about adding. So if I ask you to figure out how many marbles that Tim will have, wouldn't you want to add something together? Right? Tim has 27 more marbles than Ian. What should we add together to get the amount that Tim has? What you want to add together so you get the amount of marbles that Tim has?
Add 27.
Add 27, right? So if Ian has 126 and Tim has 27 more, we're going to add 126 and 27. So let's add that together. What will we get? Where's one? Well, actually, let's start with 7 and 6. Where's 7 and 6? If you add them together. 7 plus 6 is?
179. I add on.
So if I total.
Yeah.
Alright, before I do that, tell me, what's 6 plus 7?
How much? 26?
No. If you had to add 6 and 7, how much you would get?
152.
Right? Well, actually 3. 153. Because 6 and 7 is 13. That's what I was asking you that. 153. Right?
Yeah.
So Tim has 153. Ian has 126. How much they have all together? What you would add now to find out how much they have all
47.
together? What do they have all? So think about this again, right? If Ian have 126 and Tim, we just work out how much Tim actually have. Tim actually have 153 marbles. If they come together and they put all into a big bottle, how many marbles do you think they would have all together? How would we figure that out?
279.
How you get that? What you do?
I added
What you adding?
the
Uh-huh.
126 and 152.
Very good. That's what we want, right? You see how you reason that out so quickly? So we just showed you working, right? So 126 plus 153, you said is 279. So you're gonna put that as the answer. How many do they have altogether? 279. You do the addition one a little easier than the subtraction one. So it looks like you recognize addition a little faster than subtraction, right? So you just had to work on your worded problems that you can analyze it and identify the words that are particular to specific operations.